game. Hey guys, welcome to Kingdom Hearts 2 on on
I can't see the
on
stream.
on Super Gamers. You can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Can you see it now?
Hmm.
On Super Gamer. What do you think? Well, not pussies like that.
Well, I was gonna say, is it gonna crash? And it didn't. Thank God. Going with magic. Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, the mod skipped the prologue.
Oh, that's stupid. I like the prologue.
Oh yeah, hour of nothingness.
I never hated the prologue. I actually always liked it. I always loved going back to it, me because sometimes you might find clues to the story and like what Tetsuya Midora put in there and what kind of drugs was he doing. Because to me, every time I feel like the moral goes ahead, he puts something in the games, and then later on you missed it within the other ones. It's like, oh wow. So you mean to tell me that this little object from this point in the game from the other games was very, very, very important, and it
There,
was just so hidden you didn't even
yeah,
know about it?
and
Yeah, and that's why it's like, yeah, yeah, no more. Thanks.
we have the Kingdom Hearts Sonic fan placing thing on the channel, but we haven't done Kingdom Hearts 2.
Mhm.
Don't you sound like such a jackass?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the character.
Hmm.
Homework.
I keep forgetting about something too.
Yeah,
About Pence's you see his jersey, right?
yeah.
It says Dog Street. There's another game that Tetsuya Nomura did the art for, and the game was developed by the same director of the first fighting game of Tekken. Not fighting
Really?
game in general, but the first game in the series of Tekken. Yeah, he made a game called The Bouncer.
The bouncer.
Yes, yeah. You literally need to put in the voice audio of like the bouncer, so that way it just sounds right. It just goes like the bouncer. Yeah, that right there is a reference to the character Sion Bonzar, which pretty much you could just say early concept Sora. It also has like the Trinity system as well, and everything is just basically Tekken Force from the Tekken games. It's surprising. They didn't even put Tekken Force in 8.
We're gonna be playing nobodies. You don't know what a nobody is yet, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Have I like Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Dream Drop Distance, and I loved how people didn't. There were people who didn't want to play it because gimmick on the 3DS, and it's like, well, yeah, you don't have to play the game in fucking 3D mode. It's
Yeah.
on the handheld for a reason, so you can still play it. And a lot of people are like, I'm not going to play it because it's a gimmick, and it's like, okay, yeah, but you still play it though. Without the 3D, the 3D is like I'm gonna be real. Has anybody even used the 3D mode like every now and then on the 3DS itself? I have, but times I'm just like, I just want to play the game regularly. Like for the Pokemon games, the 3D mode sucks because it slows down. Like you can lag. If I remember, you
Really?
can lag the Pokemon game super hard online. Yes, it's happened before. Until later on, it was like Sun and Moon. They just disabled 3D mode because they realized that, yeah, nobody likes the 3D mode in these games. It's like you think nobody was asking for Pokemon games to use the 3D function of the 3DS. That's why I said you could still play these games without the 3D function. Same goes for Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. It's the same game from the PS2, one to one, and it still functions the same. And it still has the same slowdowns. And that's what I like about it. Because it's the same goddamn thing, and nothing has changed, except for some visual keys, like key visuals, and modes that they removed. And the ability to play the original Metal Gears 1 and 2. It's just that the big real downside is just that you don't have any of those modes. You don't have the second disc. But you can still use the 3DS camera to make your own textures.
No.
3DS camera to make your own textures. I remember using my old carpet, like an image of carpet, and it gives me full 100%.
I love Sora's hate. It's like, oh my god! Yen's tower. Oh,
No, Disney Tower.
how is it Disney Tower?
Keep in mind, Yen Sid, in reverse, it's just Disney. Like, if you just look at it, it's literally Disney. Because get it?
Yeah, I get it.
YENSIDDISNEY. Yeah, trust me, this isn't like the first time somebody has actually done something like that. Oh man,
Pete.
it still disappoints me though how Disney for the 100th anniversary they made the movie Wish, but the real big downside was that they didn't make a Sorcerer's Apprentice movie. Like we have a live action one, I think it was with Nicolas Cage. It was something. It was interesting, but I felt like what they could have just done was just adapt to like the that one part in Fantasia where it's just the Sorcerer's Apprentice, but have actual dialogue and not like an actual story. Yeah, have Mickey as the main character because that right there is your mascot. You don't do that. You don't present a new character. It's like why don't you just have Mickey? I mean,
Yeah,
and the only big downside too is that the movie itself wasn't. The movie Wish it was 3D, but I felt like what they should have done still is make a Sorcerer's Apprentice movie, bring back people who've done
Kingdom
2D
Hearts
animation
2.
for Disney for the like during the Renaissance era,
Well,
and then from there, hmm,
guys, that's gonna be it for the first episode. So,
okay,
follow the Twitch channel, the Twitter, everything
oh,
Super Gamers, and subscribe.
all right,
Welcome back with me and Kenny. We're playing Kingdom Hearts Super Gamers. Gotta go
Yeah,
fast. That's another
yeah,
series. Sorry.
and yeah, it's okay. Actually, yeah, I could finish what I was gonna say earlier. So still with the Sorcerer's Apprentice, what they should do is, as I mentioned, Mickey having him, um, go ahead fight like the big bad should be Cherbog, and it should also involve with Yen Sid's magic. Like I forget the name of that one. What was that one person? Possible Views. I've seen his I've seen his video about Wish. I was thinking of like, I kind of wonder, why didn't they go for this? Because he was mentioning it too, like, Mickey should be with Yen Sid. Um, go ahead and things involving with Yen Sid's magic and Cheddar Bog, something bad happens and Mickey has to fix it. But
Gotta Go
as I
Cats is
mentioned,
another series we do. Well,
yeah,
not Gotta Go Cats, but you know what I mean.
yeah,
Gotta Go Cats isn't in Kingdom Hearts.
yeah. Um, but what was I gonna mention too? Oh yeah. Um, they should. Oh yeah, the animators. Yeah, so Disney should go ahead and rehire all of their animators again,
Yeah.
and from the Renaissance era of Disney, because that right there is the best era. Because the
Well,
Renaissance eras were like, we got what was it, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, not Sleeping Beauty, um, Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas. And I was just wondering, like, how come you don't get people like Don Bluth instead? Like like go ahead, hire him, hire like the animators for like the animators to do these
no, I'm gonna.
Pocahontas. And I was just wondering, like, how come you don't get people like Don Bluth instead? Like like go ahead, hire him, hire like the animators for like the animators to do the. Oh yeah, I also forgot Tarzan, Lion King. Yeah, hire mainly people who worked on those movies, and and tell them like, listen, we need to we need to make a 2D film, and what we need to do is basically do like they can do digital if they want to, or if they want to make it go back to like the cell animations. While cell animation would take a lot more time for an ambitious project, it probably for the best they did it like how with Tarzan, where they combined 2D and CG, and that right there works perfectly fine. But all I hope for uh, all I wish and hope they did was just, not use AI, because a lot of people cannot a lot of people nowadays cannot like AI. Um, that I get it and I understand, but it's kind of here to stay. I mean, you might as well just take it just for now. But sooner or later, the industry is going to realize that we can just hire people again to do the bidding.
Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic, did a review on this, and the first one on Disney Summer.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, you
Huh.
didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know.
He played the game on the Twitch channel and used gameplay footage.
Hmm.
You should watch it.
Hmm.
I think since he has a gameplay channel, he should like make a YouTube channel dedicated to that gameplay channel. You
Yeah, but it's like it just works best if it's for like the nostalgia critic. like channel, but then that would be kind of jumbling two things at once.
Yeah.
I mean, he did do a review of like what was the game? Bebe's Kids
Yeah,
for the
and
Super Nintendo.
and on one of the DVDs, what is it? Blues Brothers
Hmm. Oh yeah, the Blues Brothers.
on Super Nintendo also.
I don't know. There was a Blues Brothers game for like N64. Hmm. Go to light.
The Door to Light.
Hmm. Yeah, Mickey has the key to darkness.
Study it. Bioming is that spam to the next page.
See, no, I'm still kind of curious though of what they're gonna do. Yeah, but I yeah, but I do remember something in the past. I don't know if they ever went through with it or it's just like not in not even in production. But there was like a something confirmed from D23, and I think it's just more for showboating, which was there was supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts series being worked on for using Unreal Engine 4, and
Yeah.
nothing happened. It's been years, and they nothing happened. It's been years, and they still haven't confirmed anything. So it's like maybe that project's dead in the water because they're working on 4, and Nomura just wants to work on like Kingdom Hearts 4.
Which movies are these series from? I don't remember.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty, yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Kind of hard.
Mine is either a Goofy movie or Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one.
Okay. I'll tell you this. There's like a let's go. It's just pretty hard for Disney movies because I just love the 2D animated ones a lot more than 3D. I mean, I was okay. I love Toy Story like 1, 2. 3. I'm okay with the Pixar stuff that they had.
I was
I mean, those are fun.
I heard that um Toy Story was supposed to be an adult film at one time or something.
Yeah, there was a short that they had. I forget the name of it. Oh yeah, there was a short that they had from long ago called Knickknacks. There's like two versions of it. There's the original, I think one from the like early 90s and late 80s.
Something like that.
Uh, yeah, and then there was also the 90s version. I think it's like censored.
Okay.
Oh damn it. Mhm. Yeah.
And this year or last year, maybe I
Uh,
think wasn't it the Epic Mickey remake?
the Epic Mickey remake.
Yeah, rebrush.
I think it was last year.
Well, I got it for PS5.
All right.
It
I
didn't let.
mean, pretty much. Yeah,
I,
what
wa-
was I gonna say about Epic
I was
Mickey though?
thinking of getting it for Steam, but I want to make 'em- I want to buy more. I want to like make them more bigger. PS5 library.
Hmm. Ooh. What?
Have you played Epic Mickey the original?
Oh what?
A little bit.
Wait, original what?
Epic Mickey.
No, I haven't.
Oh. Are you gonna get the remake?
I really don't know for sure because I don't know if it's worth my time.
Oh.
I mean, they're very fun. It's just that I don't know if it's worth my time.
Well, join us in our next episode when we go to Call of Action.
All right. Yay, Halabashin.
Remember to follow everything Super Gamers and follow our Twitch, our Twitter, and that's all I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
say anything before we end?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
I think that's gonna call it close right now, so I'm sorry,